Hey, welcome to the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Knight Special, and this is Word on the Net. I'm your boy Town Biz, and if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, do yourself a favor, get back in the bed, roll over, and get out on the right side of the bed. Also, if it's your first time tuning in, please hit that like and subscribe button. Let's run the content up. Anyway, today we have Adam and Wack100 going back and forth about the disrespect to Wack's wife. Now, from me analyzing the video, right? And again, I didn't do a deep dive into if he said he slept with this man's wife or not. I'm just going off of what I've seen, the clips I've seen, and what I'm about to push up on y'all. I just really feel like at some point as men, you got to be a man and quit and let the little boy stuff go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this internet trolling and things going on is basically based on, you know what I mean, people just trying to keep their name out there. You know what I'm saying? Like Ant Hefe got put in the trick bag. He don't realize yet. And I've seen it come. And see, the thing about life is it's like a baseball game, right? Or a football game. When you playing the game, you can't see all the plays that's coming. You can't see all the moves you can make because you're in the middle of playing the game. But us as people who view the content, we're like the people in the bleachers. We see the play before it happened. We see what's going down. You can't see it, and Hefe, but we see it. And when people say something to you, oh man, me, you know, woo, woo. But now we finna get off into this Adam and Wack situation about the disrespect and how Wack keep trying to push a certain narrative when he ain't trying to listen to what Adam's trying to say. It's not your platform, brother. It's Adam's platform. So now let's get off into it, man, and see what's really popping off, man. You hear me? I just want y'all to see what I be saying. The food gazing the games.
Yeah, right. He's had a couple of weird moments on this podcast. He had the King Pill situation. He had 607 Unk. Like, not he didn't really take it that far.
607 Unk. I mean, what?
Unk, like,
oh yeah, I missed that.
I mean, it wasn't like really that weird, but Unk was like kind of like crawling around on the ground in front of him, and that was kind of odd.
I'd have kicked the shit out of him.
Yeah, that would have been a good conclusion to that, but. No, yeah, they got to stop fucking with that. That's why I like when that happened, I didn't even want to say anything about it because I was like, okay, let's just keep this pod moving and not like do a bunch of analysis of that. But then it ended up obviously people spot everything. But yeah. Anyway, you called me during that podcast upset because I interviewed someone.
Disappointed, but you know, you got it. That's you.
Stan G of Memphis.
That's you.
A Clubhouse personality who I believe you used to be on good terms with.
No, bro, this is the...
You guys were cool.
No, bro, you missing
the point. There was a fallout.
No, it wasn't no fallout. You missing the point. On Clubhouse, it's just like pod, right? You got your upper echelon people. No matter what room they go into, they get pulled up, they get acknowledged, they give them a bean, what's up? You can take over the room, right? Then you got your bums. The dudes that didn't call lying is just a troll and shit like that, right? This dude had been caught. I sent you the shit. This dude had been caught doing all kind of weird shit. So, for him to like intentionally like disrespect my queen was crazy. Then like,
okay, but you know that's what you want to do. I don't feel like he actually did that because you are on my ass about me interviewing someone who he.
Now y'all play close attention right here, right? Wack always just want to kick controversy off, right? That's why he don't want to listen to Adam break something down. The dude he clearly said, I don't feel like he disrespected your girl, and if you listen to what I got to say, then maybe you can understand and you won't be tripping as bad. But now he threatening Adam, talking about put the content out if you want and all this old other stuff. You feel me? So it just seemed like to me, on the real though, it's a lot of fake fugaziness going on at No Jumper. And what I mean by that is a lot of plays being made and a lot of skits being done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think everything in this internet world is content. So y'all got to take this with a grain of salt. Like I be telling people, don't get too invested in this internet space. Don't get too invested on the things that you hear come out of content creators and reaction channel. Well, the reaction channel is just me giving my opinion. It's not me telling you what happened or me digging up some dirt and saying what happened. But with this situation right here is, it seems like Wack just looking for a reason to have beef with certain different people. So let's listen to his content and see where it's going.
He made it clear that he never hung out with R&B.
Hey, bro, you got blind ass Munchie B bitch ass talking about.
He just spoke to her.
Now, again, you heard what he said. He said He just spoke to her. He never hung out with her or nothing. So how is that disrespectful for somebody to come on there and they not, oh yeah, I know Shorty right there. We was talking at one time. I said this before in one of my videos that just because somebody say they was talking to somebody don't necessarily mean they hung out or they even slept with each other. I don't have conversations with many different women for months at a time and never once laid eyes on them far as physically and never once hung out or had any relations with them. You know what I mean? So this is just Wack way of trying to push a certain narrative. And when you pay attention to Wack narratives and what he be doing, he talk a good one, but he don't really stand on nothing. He'll tell people, oh, I'm going to do this person, I'm going to do that to that person, but he never show up for the fade. So, you know, that's why I don't kind of, you know what I'm saying? I don't disrespect Wack, and I don't think I don't know if he's right or not, but I just see, I call it what I see. Like in Wack words, I call a spade a spade. You feel me?
R&B live in Mississippi. R&B been in Vegas 25 years. The fuck are you talking about? You know, these niggas is running
true? I didn't know that.
She, what do you mean you didn't know that? She been in Vegas 25 years.
I didn't know that. I always hear about Mississippi.
That's where she from. Remo from Mississippi.
So she's been in Vegas since she...
So that's kind of weird because from the story about she went and got her all these body implant parts and she almost got unalived up on the chopping board. And to make amends with the family, he moved it. I mean, he had told the family, "Want y'all come down to California from Mississippi and let's get this thing popping." You feel me? And he helped them with their business. Now he's saying she's been in Vegas for the last 25 years. It don't matter how old is she. If she's 40-something years old, then she still got a background, bro. You sitting here trying to act like that no woman that you meet gonna have a background before they meet you, bro. Like on the end of it, women would tell you it's so many penitentiaries filled up with men doing time because of lie. And there's so many graveyards filled up with men because of a woman lie. So I don't understand why it's hard for this cat to claim to be an OG as he is and been through the streets and been through the ringers. You feel me? Can't seem to read between the lines when dudes say, "Sir, how can you get mad at that?" I think this is a play. I'm gonna be honest with you, and the only reason why I'm even giving this content any energy is because of the simple fact I want y'all to understand this: how you can get put in a trick bag dealing with women and dealing with these cats on the streets. You do what I'm saying? Don't let no some poom poom misjudge your clog up your thoughts. If you hold a conversation, I'm gonna give you some more game. No app never asks a woman what her body count is, man. Don't ask a woman no silly ass question like, "What's your body count?" Because it ain't gonna do nothing but make you go crazy thinking about it. Now, if you trying to make this, like I tell people, we all got a past. I don't care about your past. What I care about what me and you meet, what we do from this point and forward. That's the only thing I can judge you for. I can't judge you for your past. So, and what Wack doing is trying to check somebody based on the past that he wasn't even a part of. How can you say what your girl ain't never did? You didn't grow up with her. You wasn't born with her. You wasn't raised in the same neighborhood as her. You from a whole nother coast as her. But you going to sit there and tell the world that he never talked to your girl. She only going to tell you that because you taking care of her. Of course you going to catch everything. No, he tripping. No, we talked a couple times. Come on, man. It's common sense. How many people you done met on people you go on Clubhouse, meet people on there and they exchange numbers and talk? Come on, man. This ain't no game right here. This ain't no you trying to it's just weird how the way he think, man. Cause why you trying to run a play on the people who paying attention, who got common sense? Say, I'm gonna do with common sense. So you can't just run anything on me. Think about this internet spaces. You can say things and I'm observing. And if it's entertaining, I'm gonna entertain it. If it's bull, it might be bull, but if it's entertaining, I'm entertaining because that's what we're here for. This is called entertainment. It's the internet, short for entertainment. You feel me? So for all you people who are here, y'all got too invested into this content, man. You wasn't around none of these cats that we talk about, and we wasn't around none of these cats that we talk about. And as far as a reaction show, we just giving our opinion. We ain't digging up no dirt. But let's get back to this.
And she was 20?
Don't know. Since she was 15 and she went to Utah and came back to Vegas.
Okay. What the fuck was she doing in Vegas?
That's where her family went to.
Uh-huh.
She was out there allegedly selling poom poom. Let's go.
Remo from Mississippi too. But he gonna tell you New York and wherever the fuck else he been.
Well, I think he said he lived in New York till he was like 4 or something.
Something, but he told me, but I would never have thought Remo was from the South. You know what I'm saying? You don't.
Now you peep that, like when Adam come with things that shut him down, he something like that he want to move on to something. Well, I know you from Remo. Woo, woo, woo. It doesn't matter, bro. You paint a narrative to paint a picture like your girl is perfect, man. If we was perfect, please believe we would all be in a much better position than we all are in life right now. So don't act like your girl can't, like nobody never talked to your girl, man. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes be weird with this, man. That's what I call these dudes tender, DICK dudes, man. You're tender, man. You get some wet, and next thing you know, you madly in love with her. You done spent your life savings on fixing her up, trying to impress her and trying to take her everywhere you go so you can show her off. And not knowing on the low, you don't know what she did behind closed doors. I'm not saying that's what she's doing now. I'm not saying that she out here messing around now, but what I'm saying is you can't sit there and be like, my girl wasn't talking to no dude and this and this and that because she told you she wasn't talking to no dude. You supposed to say, okay, cool, and leave it at that. But don't go on the internet and go on these trying to, it's gonna be a problem. He dude lying. You don't know this. You don't know that this is actual or factual. If he lying or not. And you ain't even trying to hear the play because me personally, I think when a person don't want to hear a situation out, it's because they know they're wrong. Let's go.
You don't.
With the Bass Pro Shop hat.
He don't carry himself like
that's his way of keeping it with him.
But nevertheless, at the end of the day, I got to keep it real. I thought about it.
I think Stan G got a lot of personality. I think he's a smash hit as a host.
look how white looking every time you mention Stan G. Listen, bro, you gotta understand, bro. No, see, Wack is mad because Adam always interviewing his ops people that he don't like. But what you gotta understand, Wack, is you come down once a week. You got a contract for the Adam and Wack show. You don't have no part ownership in this whole man business. Like he told you before, this is my business and I can do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at that. Go start your own business, Wack. That's all you gotta do. Go over there and say, you know what? I can do this. Anything Adam can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than Adam. And go start your own business, man. And go start your own content creation channel, bro. And see if people gonna tune in. And then you can't be mad about who get interviewed on there. See, this is the thing about black people. We don't want to build nothing from the ground up and make it happen. We want to attach ourselves to somebody that's already successful. And then when we get in, we want to start exercising our authority. Like, why are you interviewing this person? Why? Dude, it is not your business, bro. That is not your company. You get paid a percentage to do what you put. That's like what your boy Bernie Mac said on Players Club. He said, you don't do nothing. He said, you just play records. You want to get paid more? Get on the stripper pole, partner.
So I could see him being a whole thing.
Okay.
But okay. So do you want me to show you the clips of him? Because I think that's a good compromise. I showed you the clips of him talking about her on this podcast, Adam, and you are able to debunk them and state your opinion in real time.
I'm not gonna do. Listen, you're a white boy that think you in control.
See, now that's when the racism come in. That and Adam let it go because Adam is about money. That's what people don't understand. Everybody be talking about Adam as what they say a culture vulture. And I don't think he a culture vulture. I just think he a dude that understand business and he understand. He's living in L.A. The biggest thing going in LA right now, ain't nobody doing nothing positive like that that's popping up that nobody talk about. It's only the gangbanging politics. So if I'm in LA and I'm surrounded by gangbangers and I'm creating content, I can understand, okay, this would be the avenue I'll take. I invite these Crips and Bloods up here and we'll do content like this. But he's not a culture vulture, man, just because he deal with people of, and to me personally, that's just my personal opinion. I feel like, he giving these guys a chance on his platform. It's up to you how you conduct yourself on this platform and how you take the opportunity and push forward in your life, make it work for you. If you get on there and want to talk about gang, I'm a gangster, I'm a gangbanger, I'm the boogie monster, I'm this, I'm that, I'm doing, that's your dumb fault. That's on you. Same thing what y'all be saying about Flag TV. Oh, Flag Culture Vulture. Oh, he the police. How is he the police? He ain't putting no gun to nobody head and telling you dudes to get on there and tell on yourself. Just because he asked a question don't mean you got the answer. Let me ask y'all a question if you think that. When the police pick you guys up and ask you, did you shoot this person? What do you say? No, you don't answer the question. So why would you get in front of a podcast and be dumb enough to step in and go out to millions of people in the world and say, yes, I did? See, this is what I mean about the stupidity in black people. We always want to point the finger at somebody else for our own stupidity. We're the ones that you don't want to make that decision to open up your mouth. AR Ab on there talking about how he got flooded the block. The other dude talking about how his girl knocked down homeboy in the house. These other cats get on there telling, exposing their business. That's you. So why y'all never say nothing when Adam and your boy be asking them question, they don't answer the question? Y'all don't get on there and be like, oh, yeah, that was a smart move. That's right. He supposed to not say it. No, that's what you supposed to tell. Don't get on there and say, I'm the police. When you get on and see these dudes telling themselves, say, dude, you're dumb. Why would you go on the platform? All people, interviewers, they going to ask the tough questions. It's on you to maneuver through the questions. It's on you to know how to answer these questions. Anyway, let's get back to this content.
No, I'm trying to offer you an option since you clearly want me to remove those clips from his interview.
You're a white dude that think you in control, and I'm a strong believer to every action is a reaction, right? You do it how you want to do it. We all men. Now, if it's sometimes it's a reality check, because what comes around goes around. Now, I done been in the seat several times. I just don't say nothing to you. I do what I'm supposed to do as a brother because I know how you feel about certain things. And it's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was one dude a couple weeks ago that was upset. And I
say, here you go again, always talking about like he's saving Adam from getting touched. Do you realize that Adam is not worried about these dudes? He keep a pistol on him. If something pop off, of course he gonna defend himself. And in the court of law, what you think, or who you think gonna come out on top? A white man who protecting himself or a gangbanger that's coming aggressive? Come on, man. Let's do the math on this, man. Like he always want to paint the racial. You a white boy that don't know what the color of his skin got to do with anything, bro. Because he don't stand on the same principles you stand on. He don't stand for the same thing you stand for. Now he a white boy doing white boy thing. Nah, bro, it's his business, and he entitled to interview who he want to. And if a dude get on there and just open up his mouth and say, well, who is he to say, oh, you're lying? He don't know. He didn't grow up with R&B. You didn't grow up with R&B. You only going by what she told you that she lived here for this many years. You didn't go do no background research and go ancestry.com and go find out all the way from slavery days how she was brought up. Come on, bro.
And I had to kind of talk him down. I believe he called you too, right? And I said, bro, you took that wrong. Bro didn't mean that like that. He just, yo, presentation, you know what I mean? When he said what he said, he didn't mean that like that. And I'm like, but that was going on right there. That can't happen.
Me personally, I could see why Adam got Wack on there, but Adam don't need Wack. Me personally, I think you need to find somebody that, and I know controversy sell. I know negativity sell. I know sexuality sell. All these things sell on the internet, and that's why I be telling people Adam is a Jerry Springer of the internet. That's all it is. You can't look at him like he's a culture voice. He's the Jerry Springer of the internet. That's what he is. He does what he does. He have all these crazy people on there. He have gays on there, dudes who be into weird things with these. Just think about it. His show is the new Jerry Springer of the internet. That's all it is. And Wack, let me say this, Wack. No disrespect, no to you at all, but when I'm in the town and I'm hanging around my peoples, and even if I'm not in town, if I'm on the internet searching up things in Oakland, everybody from this OGs, they all hang out. You'll see the OGs around they hood homies, they hood, they partners, the cliques, whatever it is, they hanging with them. Wack, for some strange reason, for you to always yell Pyru, I never see you with no Pyru. Nobody sees you with Pyrus. You don't even pull up on hood day in your hood. You don't even go and be like, let me go bless the neighborhood with something. Just show your presence. I even throw a barbecue to bring the hood. You don't do these things. And that's because you can't come to the hood. I'm really first I didn't believe that Wack can't go to the hood. But the more you pay attention to Wack, it seemed like I don't know, it could be the internet. This is my opinion, but it seems like he really can't go to the hood because he never in the hood. Everybody keep telling man, tell Wack pull up. Wack never pull up. Tell Wack come catch his fade. Wack never catch no fade. He always talking on the internet that he want to talk about Oh man, when I was in prison back in 1847, you know what I'm saying? I walked the main line and we was doing this. Nigga, nobody care about what you did in 1847, bro. Nobody care about that. You want to talk about stuff you did? The prison ain't even ran the same as it was back in 1897, whatever the hell you was in prison. I walked the main line at 4 years old. Nobody can tell me nothing. I was changing my own diapers in there. No, come on, get the hell out of here with all that shit, bro. Quit playing with the people, man.
Happen, bro. Let that be, right? And I'm gonna leave that like that, right? And I'll show you once we get. I'll show you, right? But it's obvious. It's cool. Sometimes it's just it's an eye opener. Me, I thought you would have had more respect for her than letting the nigga run a fake narrative.
What have I done that is disrespectful to her?
Now you see how he trying to push the narrative to a different way now. Oh, I would have thought you had more respect for R&B. Why? R&B, listen, bro. When you hit the internet and you get to running your mouth on here, you get to talking, you get to, you're a fair gang, bro. There's no nothing. There's just like in battle rap. When you go up on the battle rap stage, they don't care how cool they was and none of that, man. When you battle rap against somebody, the gloves is off. Y'all going at each other. This is the dude that you fell out with, or whatever misunderstanding y'all had, or whatever the case went down. He on there talking. He got the right to speak his mind. If he had a conversation with your girl a couple of times on the phone, he did once talk to her. He ain't saying he talked to her to be with her. He ain't saying he slept with her, but he did talk to her. So what is you mad for, bro? You turning nothing into something based on your personal. Nobody wants your girl, bro. Nobody wants R&B. Nobody wants R&B but you, bro. And everybody can say, even Adam had to tell you, bro, every time you come here with R&B. You can't even focus on what you need to focus on because you're too busy staring and giving her Google eyes. Then you want to talk about weird things. Like, Adam keep telling that you messing up his show when you bring your girl and you constantly bringing her and you're staring at why? Oh, I told my girl you was going to get mad. Well, why you keep doing it then, bro? This is a business. It ain't, who brings their girl to work with them every day unless they part of the business? She just sitting there because you don't want to buy right by yourself, bro. Get her some business where she don't need to be up under you all day, and she can go to work and make her money her way, and you can go to work and make your money. You ain't got to be around you all the time, bro.
Towards her.
I mean, anytime you let a motherfucker come on a motherfucker platform and run a fake, if it's real, it's real, homie. The truth can never be considered disrespect.
What is the fake part, though?
If it's real, it's real. But
he didn't say that they ever hung out.
He ain't never seen her in his life.
He didn't say that they ever hung out with her.
Listen, and that's the exact same thing Adam is saying, you big pot-headed million head, bro. This dude is wild, bro. Like, the real, it's like he just want to paint a narrative. See, the thing about Wack, you got to pay attention to when he talking, because what he does is he paint different narratives. He'll throw one thing up there. Oh man, the truth can never be all this whole other, trying to talk these words and make himself seem like some kind of philosopher or something. But then at the end of the day, he turn around and do contradictional things, and because he constantly contradicts himself. Oh, if it's a fake play, you run fake plays all the time. You even admitted it on the show. Yeah, I do dudes things at times. You said it yourself, bro. You know, like, so now you want to say and act like, oh, when it's my girl, because you madly in love. Nobody care, bro. That's your girl. Keep her in the house if you don't want nobody speaking on it. That's the way the game go. You bring your girl to the internet, she's fair game. And just like anybody else, you notice what Charleston White, he talked bad about that girl, baby passed away. Now, that was wrong. And my wife, the people who passed away shouldn't be taught, especially kids. And he did that. That was wrong. But in all reality, they brought it to the internet. When it's on the internet, it's fair game, bro. Like, who cared? Now, are you supposed to have some kind of mannerisms, standards about how you conduct yourself, principles? Of course you're supposed to. But did it show you Charleston White don't have the things? Like, he hit you in the head a different way. And despite what anybody might say, I rock with Charleston White. He may say a lot of crazy things, but he make a lot of valid points in the things that he's saying. You just got to weave between all the bull crap that he pushing out there. But with this Wack dude, he's a funny dude, man. I swear, he's the kind of OG in the hood that'll be like, yeah, man, when you trying to get on, he'll give you something and then turn around and get you robbed on the play, and then you still own him. That's the kind of person he is.
With each other.
Hey, let me ask you something.
He didn't
bro.
say that.
Hey, let me ask you something.
All he said was that they used to speak online.
Let me ask
which
you
really
something.
Clubhouse is all people speaking.
Watch this. That's what I'm saying. You ain't catching him, right? You came to my room, right? Like 500 people in there, right?
Okay.
All them people was asking you questions, right?
Mm-hmm.
They can all say I talked to Adam.
Right.
Right? Yeah, I talked to Adam, right? But you were just answering random motherfucking questions,
But
right?
he
You
called.
don't know these motherfuckers. It wasn't nothing like, but when a motherfucker
Do you get to see how stupid this dude sound? I'm in a comment with 500 people in there. We all can ask questions. So if somebody else say something, then you talk to Adam. Then you talk. Yeah, if you held the conversation more than once or twice on the phone with anybody on any app. Oh yeah, I must talk to her before. Not saying I hung out with her. Not saying I slept with her. Not even saying we was in the conversation about being with each other. But I did talk to her before. So why is you making nothing into something? Like you trying to stand up for your girl. You're trying to stand up for your girl's name as if she got something to hide. Wack, what is your girl hiding over there that you don't want brother to come out with? You don't want him to come out and tell the truth about the girl that you done put on this high pedestal, bro? I don't know. It's looking kind of funny.
come like that and say like that, he know what he's attempting to insinuate.
Because he did say that they used to speak in some private rooms as well.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, and at the end of the day, everybody, dude is the bum of the app.
Doesn't see, this is the weird part, right? He's saying dude is the bum of the app. Let me explain something to you, right? If the sun, what's that old saying go? The sun shine on the dogs. The sun shine on the dog ass at sometimes, some time of the day or something like that, which means is you did even a bomb, anybody can get chosen or get spoken to, bro. You talking about he the bomb of the internet. How many people you done did business with that you done turned around and you done talked on the phone many times? All this bomb ass dude, he's a weak dude. Da, da, da. Like, come on, bro. Like, quit painting this fake narrative like your girl is Queen Dashiki or something. She's royalty or something. Your girl ain't royalty, nigga. She's another female in the hood that you invested money in and fell in love with, you weird ass dude. That's all it is. Half these dudes out here fall in love with these girls who done ran through whole cliques. You know what I'm saying? They still get it and they wife it up. So let's stop it, man.
He's on Jerry Springer because he's got 9 kids he don't take care of. We got dope fiend pictures where he got shit in his drawers and he's all doped out. The nigga goes to jail and calls my phone.
So let me ask you a question again. If he's all these different things and all these different, why is it making you so mad? Like me personally, I wouldn't even spoke on it. You did? I'm going to be honest with you. Just like with the Anhefe and that dude Point Blank. With him, with the Point Blank. When that dude was speaking on Anhefe, I wouldn't even responded to Point Blank. Point Blank do what he does. And the thing about when you get energy, see, I don't know if he's trying to get dude to react and speak on him more because it'll bring his name up more and big him up. The more they go back and forth, the bigger you get, I guess. I don't know if that's the case. If that's his angle or trying to come up or whatever the case it is. But I wouldn't have responded back to that. And the same thing with this situation. When dude gave that interview, Wack should never respond. If he done had doo-doo in his drawers, don't take care of his kids, he do all these old negative things that you throwing in the air. Why even speak on him? He's not worth the breath of air that you wasting on him, if that's the case.
To help him bail him out. I'm like, bro, I don't even with you. I got all these calls. The nigga told me I'll sweep the floors, bro, if you help me get out. Right? So at the end of the day, my whole disposition is, to you, everything is content. To me, everything is content, but some shit, once I know what it is, it won't be content at my table. If you want to take it over there and over there.
Well, that's because, and now you just said it, you just made Adam point just perfectly clear. That's his table and he can do it as content.
Over there, that's cool. But you're not going to bring it to my table on nobody that I know and understand what that is and what that ain't. If it's real, and if you find a motherfucking thing with my woman with 7 niggas, talk about it, expose it, blow it up, it's real. But
Stop it. You'll still be the same way on here. Why you speaking on things ain't got nothing to do? It was before she was with me. And I can hear Wack right now talking. If it was a room that came out, she was with 7 dudes on the video. That ain't got nothing to do. She got paid. He'll come with every angle in the book to justify that fact that she was with 7 dudes on that video. So all this is just bull crap, man.
To allow a motherfucker to hit the table and speak something, and it really ain't about me. It's like really was kind of a disappointment to her because she like, damn, I thought me and Adam was cool, but
okay,
cool.
But again, you just went on like a really long speech that didn't answer the question, which is, What did I do, or what do you think?
You dig what I'm saying? That's why I love when Adam be putting his foot down, because y'all can say what y'all want to say about Adam, but he's a real smart dude. Obviously, a successful dude. So all you do, and that's what killing about all these people that got something to say about Adam. None of you guys ain't even on his level. You ain't got the kind of money he got, and you entertain. You're watching him, but y'all want to talk bad about him. He know what he doing. He got your attention. He know what he doing. Please believe that.
Think that I did that was disrespectful to her?
You ain't did nothing.
Well, then that negates everything that you just said.
No, you ain't did nothing. But
definitely,
what I'm saying is, as a street nigga, if you don't do nothing, I ain't did nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing. We just leave it right there.
Okay, so we don't have to watch it, but I'll read you the timestamps. Okay, at the 10-minute mark in the interview.
This was crazy, right? This was crazy. Like, you already know, right? I ain't with it. You disrespecting my woman.
What
you told me, bro.
You just said that I didn't disrespect
you told me, bro, listen.
I just want you to be rational and give me a real answer, because I'm trying. Be rational. Why do you keep talking? I have to figure out.
I'm not going to be rational,
I have to figure out a way in which I can put this content out that is not going to upset you, right?
Bro,
why are you getting all heated and shit? What is this?
I'm not with it, homie. Respect that. I'm telling you, I'm not with it, bro. It's a disrespect.
But what is the disrespect? Why can't you answer this question like a grown-up?
Come on in and lie on my woman.
What was the lie?
Whatever he said.
Everything. You know, without me telling you what he said, that it's a lie.
She don't fuck with the dude. Nobody does.
But he didn't say that he
period.
He didn't say he hung out with her.
Let's move.
Now, do you hear what he said? This is how weak Wack is. He want to see how he want to. Pay attention to Wack. You pay attention to him, he flex up on all people he think he got the ups on. You know what I'm saying? Like, when it's real dudes like Hefe and all these other dudes, when he in a space and they in the room with him, he don't act tough at all. He laugh and joke, he giggle, he do that. When it's Poetic Flacco, remember he ran up on Poetic Flacco, finna fight him, they had to grab him. He look at Poetic Flacco ain't no street dude, so of course he gonna give him that energy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you see Wack100 run up on act like gonna be weak people. The people he get online talk about, when I see you on be people he know he ain't gonna never see again. And that's why he do the things he do.
Move on, dog. On some real, because I don't do it with your wife.
But do you realize?
You told me, bro. You told me certain things not to do when I don't do, right?
You realize how much you're making it seem like you have something to hide? By being so protective about this, you won't even let me tell.
Check this out, white boy. But we come
you
from. You
won't even let me tell you what he said.
I don't give a.
But you want it removed from the interview.
You can do what you want to do with it. Just don't be mad.
But you won't tell me not to put it out. Just don't be mad when I do what I do. You're threatening me.
I'm not threatening
if I put it out, but you won't tell me.
Bro, I'm not threatening shit.
I'm allowed to put out and not put out.
I'm telling you, it's disrespectful.
What?
My woman feel disrespected.
No. Stop. What, that part? Why?
If I came on here and said you were sucking the dick, if I came on here and said, "Hey, we got footage of Adam sucking the dick,"
just making up a random. That's like the most random thing.
You can't put that in the same category. You fat fuck. Like at the end of the day, like think about what you saying, nigga. You gonna make up some? If somebody came up and said they saw Adam sucking a random dick and I came posted about it, you gonna get mad? That's not the same thing. This dude said he once talked to her. Never said he slept with her. Never said they hung out. Never even said he was in the same room with her or anything of that nature. And you mad about that because he spoke? I think, like I just say earlier, it seems like Wack hiding something. It seems like they're hiding something. That's why they don't want this dude to speak on it.
It's the same shit.
Am I not allowed to tell you what he said?
Hey, bro, that's between you and him, bro.
No, it's not. It's between me and you. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you're going to be cool with and what you're not going to be cool with. You got it.
I'm not cool with none of it.
You're not cool with anything, and you won't even let me tell you what it is.
I'm not cool with none of it, bro. But like, just like I said,
what is it?
Just like I said, if I come in here and say, I seen a video.
You don't have to keep saying
No, but I'm saying no.
You don't have to keep saying
it's an outright lie, right? Because that video could never exist.
Right, so why even say this right now when we could be talking about the actual thing that we're talking about?
You some kind of way about that, but I can't about to lie about my queen?
But you don't even know what the lie is because you won't let me tell you.
Bro, listen, I don't even want to know. We can move forward.
Okay, but what am I supposed to do as a person who wants to put the interview out?
And the only reason why Adam ain't got rid of Wack like that right now because they under contract. And when you under contract, the contract stipulates you got to fulfill your contract obligations. You know what I'm saying? So if he got a contract to do so many shows or do so many parts, he got to do it. So, but I don't think Wack understand that Adam is getting kind of mad, pissed off with Wack. He getting sick of his antics, man, because Wack always want to paint a net. He want to talk about, this is the only dude I know that sit here and talks about everybody. I don't care who it is. He go and dig up dirt. He had people put fake paperwork together. He do a lot of different things to try to expose people and try to get people and have people look at other people funny. But when the energy is reversed back to him, now it's a big problem. Oh man, da 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 da. Come on, bro. You can't be doing that. You can't you can't sit here and, like I said, what's good for the duck is good for the gander, bro. So you can't sit here and act like yo shit don't stink. And like Adam said, it seems like you got something you're hiding, bro. That's the way I see it.
You do what you feel is right,
you're
bro.
refusing to give me any kind of straight answer about what is allowed to be included in this interview.
You do, as a man, what you feel was right. All I'm going to say is, I don't go for it when it come to yours at all.
Why are you even saying that?
Because I don't. Because niggas didn't try.
But what does that have to do with me putting this interview out or not putting this interview out?
Because that's my woman, homie. Like your woman is your woman. And I know how you feel, so I don't let a nigga play about nothing.
Come on, man.
Not on my table. Now, you want to go wherever the fuck you want to go, cool. But I wouldn't give a fuck. It ain't happening.
Mr. Potato Head, calm down. You got that too little hat on, hugging your big old potato head. You know what I'm saying? Calm down, bro. You got something to hide. I think the story that you done put out there about R&B is a little, I think it's some fugaziness going on there because you're trying too hard to get Adam not to speak on certain things. He's a bum, but you don't want to feel ashamed that your girl was once talking to a dude. Just because they talked don't mean they had anything. It could have been a business conversation. It could have been anything. A lot of people, you can say, oh, he's a bum. A lot of people don't know that you're a bum until they deal with you. So how can you say everybody knew? Obviously she didn't because she was on the phone with him. Don't get mad though, bro. You just got to check your girl.
Out of just pure respect because I know what you done told me. So if a nigga called me, we not doing none of that.
I feel like if I were to tell you what he said,
I'm cool, bro.
That would help us get to an understanding of
what you doing right now, right, is what you've been doing with a lot of cats up here.
No, this is me trying to get an actual answer from you.
You antagonize fires because you ain't been fucked up yet.
You don't think I've been?
Nah, you see what he's saying? Nah. You see where he going with it? This is where the threats come in at. This is why with people like Wack, you stand clear of Wack because they don't understand how to separate business from actual personal problems. You know what I'm saying? This is business, bro. It's never personal, my dude. I'm interviewing somebody that once said he had a conversation with RB or he used to talk to her on the phone. What's wrong about that? It's a bunch of females out there I can say I once had a conversation with. That don't mean that we was talking about getting together. Don't mean that we even got together or anything like that. And they wouldn't be mad if I say, yeah, we talked to him. Yeah, I used to talk to him. They're going to say, yeah, we talked, but we wasn't talking like that. Of course. That's what he's saying, bro. And it's you don't want to hear it because you got something to hide. And what I'm realizing is the older these guys get, the more their self-esteem tend to goes away. Because when you a boss and you ain't tripping on what somebody else saying about your girl, you know your girl, you got it on lock, you don't care what nobody's saying because you know what's going on with your girl. You're not going to be sitting there trying to fight everybody who bring your girl name up. That's a part of they going to speak. That's what that happens. Listen, when you met your girl, if she was a virgin and nobody ever been in it, and you was the only one that was with her and been with her and been on her side the whole time, then you got the right to be mad like this, bro. But you met her at a certain age and she's telling you her life. You didn't witness it. She's telling you what she's been through. Half the time when people tell you a story, they telling you either partial truthful. Nobody ever tells the 100% truth about what's going on. They're going to tell you a partial truthful or they're going to tell you a little bit and leave it at that. Saying less is saying more, bro. And what you doing all this talking with Adam and all this crazy stuff going on, it seems like you got something to hide, bro. It really seems like you hide something, my dude.
I've been fucked up.
No, you ain't been fucked up yet.
Why
but
not?
You keep playing the way you playing and mixing how you mixing, because I'm watching what's going on in the streets like a motherfucker.
I think it's pretty obvious who's being the more mature person here.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, listen,
okay, think about
I'm watching what's going on in the streets. We're podcasting, bro. If the street people, and that comes from y'all doing this gangbanging content. That's why y'all got to worry about what's going on in the street. You feel me? That's all it is. The viral way don't be sitting here worrying about nobody trying to do something to them behind the energy that they putting out, because they be trying to uplift and give people information. That's what the viral way do. They speak. Don't get me wrong. They have their time when they speak on different situations, but at the end of the day, they ain't the people that you got to sit there and see a million game bangers on there talking about beating up each other, talking what they gonna do at the. That stuff is weird over there, man. But that's Adam and what he do. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta salute him for what he doing. He know how to keep y'all tuned in.
To do with me.
Wack, this is my platform. Obviously,
got nothing to do with me.
You heard what he said. This is my platform. Let's take that back a little bit, right? I was waiting for him to say something to this dude about that. You feel me? Because we getting tired of whack mouth.
Oh, wherever the fuck you want to go, cool. But I wouldn't give a fuck. It ain't happening. Out of just pure respect, because I know what you done told me. So if a nigga called me, we not doing none of that.
I feel like if I were to tell you what he said,
I'm cool, bro.
that would help us get to an understanding of
what you doing right now, right, is what you've been doing with a lot of cats up here.
No, this is
you
me trying to get an actual answer from you.
You antagonize fires because you ain't been fucked up yet.
You don't think I've been fucked up?
No, you ain't been fucked up yet.
Why not?
You keep playing the way you playing and mixing how you mixing, because I'm watching what's going on in the streets like a motherfucker.
I think it's pretty obvious who's being the more mature person here.
It ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey, listen,
okay, think about
got nothing to do with me.
Wack, this is my platform.
Obviously, I got nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you.
Why won't you let me?
And you see, he shut Wack down when he said, "This is my this is my my thing." He was like, "It got nothing to do with me," because he know actual factual is true. It's not it's his platform, bro. He can do what he want to do. If you don't like it, separate yourself. Why is you arguing with a man that you don't like what he doing when it comes to your queen? If you represent your queen so much and you don't want your queen disrespected so bad, then why you don't leave and say, "I'm done, I ain't doing this no more," and leave? That's all you have to do if you don't like what's going on there. Instead of making threats and calling people white boys and all this old stuff, just leave the platform. It's just that simple.
Let me talk. It's my platform. Obviously, I could just put this content out.
Do what you do,
and it
bro.
is what it is.
Do what you do.
I'm offering you to have the ability to review the conversation that I had, so you can tell me if you're comfortable with it coming out or not. And you're being so immature that you won't even let me tell you what was said. Now, we can cut that out of the podcast. We don't have to include it for them to see. But the fact that you won't even hear me out in terms of what was said,
this all I'm going to tell you about.
Really kind of shockingly immature.
I'm going to tell you something about being immature, right? The strength of where I come from and the roots of where I come from.
How about just...
Listen, he always want to come with some bullshit ass narrative. Let me tell you something about the strength where I come from. Back in my day, my strength came from we used to pick up 10,000-pound donkeys and walk them around the village of Compton, and Pyrus used to grab the legs and move them to the side. That's where my inner strength comes from. Come on, man, with that bull crap. My immaturity comes from I was working all my life and I never had the chance to be a kid. That's where my immaturity comes from. Shut your stupid ass up.
No poems. How about you just give me a straight up answer?
You don't tell me how to talk.
But why do you need to do the poetry thing?
Y'all tried to tell us how to talk before and the shit didn't work.
Now he tries, and I tell you, trying to use the racist thing. Now y'all don't tell me how to talk. Y'all try to tell us how to talk. This is what I mean by black folks always trying to use racism as a way, as an escape for their motherfucking stupidity. Oh, I'm ignorant and I'm immature and stupid because of racism. Get the hell out of here with that fake shit, man.
The strength of where I come from, and when I was at my best when I come from, when I was very immature. When I started doing what I was doing and represent what I was representing, I was very immature.
We're going to stop that there, man. You feel me? Because now Wack done lost me. He done clearly lost me with that bull crap, right? They been lost me. But like I was saying, man, check this out, y'all, on the real though, right? You see this dude Wack, right? And like, I try always to be transparent and not to go in on people. When I hear stupid shit like this, it just makes me upset because you're mad about something when the guy clearly never said he slept with your girl. He just said he's talked to her. So what is so upsetting about a guy saying he had a conversation with your girl before and in a couple of private rooms? Of course, if I'm on the internet clubhouse and we on there talking and I want to talk to you about something that ain't got nothing to do with it, it could be business, it might be anything. Okay, let's take a private room. Where is the problem at with that? Where did you feel like you disrespected your girl? Y'all, that's because, you know what happened is the reason why she feel the way she feel because Y'all haven't seen the content yet for anything. You just heard Adam get on there and say something. Now you got in her head. Now you got her feeling some kind of way when neither one of y'all seen the content yet. Come on, man. You got to do better. But anyway, man, thank y'all for tuning in to the Quarter Report, brought to you by the Red Night Special. I'm your boy, Town Biz. Hit that like and subscribe button that's running up and drop a comment in the comment section if you're enjoying the content, man. You feel me? Anyway, man, y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. And maybe I'll bless you to wake up and view me one more time.